Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Johnson. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. I like the way that jab is doubled up by Mike Tyson. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort.
What's the worst kind of situation you can get yourself into when you're fighting a guy who you know has superior hand speed?
You start thinking too much, Joe. You start second-guessing yourself. You start being a little hesitant.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Incredible jab by Mike Tyson. A good block. Johnson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Johnson's able to avoid that punch. Huge uppercut by Tyson. Chopping a little wood with that hook. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Last 10 seconds of this first round. That's a well-scored left hand by Johnson. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all 4 of them. Through the years, especially in the heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw a good right uppercut. But when Tyson fully dips and gets all that body behind it, it's as good a right uppercut as we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's coming from Brooklyn. You know, it's coming from a place that really you wish that you didn't have to visit because you get hit with that punch. He's putting everything into it, but he sets it up now. He hits you behind the back a little bit in the rib area, and then all of a sudden, when your arm moves a little bit, it's coming up the middle.
Fine-looking right hand by Mike Tyson. A stinging uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Johnson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Really frustrating his opponent now, as he's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
And that's the end of round 2. Tyson's got to wake up to the fact that he just lost that last round. And the reason he did was because he wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing them.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Sharp 3 punches landing by Johnson. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Comes right back with a shot of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good counter punch by Mike Tyson. And I love the way he delivered that, Teddy.
Yeah, he's using his feet to set up his offense. You don't always see that, but you see it there.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Tyson's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
Johnson's really bringing a lot with that uppercut, Teddy. How much of a factor is the lower body in bringing the power behind that punch?
Well, that's a good question. That's everything. You ever watch Tiger Woods when he's hitting a golf ball? You know, he just drives his lower body through that ball. Well, it's the same thing. With your lower body, your hip, you rotate them, and you just drive that lower body up into your punch.
See, the quick jabs, those doubled up quick jabs, they can be so effective by Mike Tyson. Iron Mike lands the left good. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Tyson's landing a combination. Solid right hand land. Did you see that? He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Start of round number 4. Johnson's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Doing well on the outside. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because he went inside, which is really where he's set up for, and he got his opponent's respect. And now, that respect is paying off because he's being allowed to stay on the outside and control things.
Right to the head with that right. Nice 2-punch combo by Johnson. Johnson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, good exchange there. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Johnson. Good, solid overhand left. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Johnson. Johnson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Mike Tyson's feeling the impact of a big counter punch. Tyson's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
He missed with that headshot. Johnson's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Very accurate with the overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Johnson's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Johnson's got a way of just getting away. Big shot. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.